Texas, the second largest state in the U.S., is not only known for its vast area, but also for its thriving cattle industry. Comment 1 below and join me in watching the entire video to see how Texas farmers make use of such a large area. Texas is known as one of the leading states in the U.S. for the cattle ranching industry, primarily focused on beef cattle. According to statistics, approximately 97.7% of agricultural land in Texas is used for livestock farming. This land not only provides an ideal environment for raising cattle, but also supports the development of the meat, dairy, and livestock product industries. Each ranch can cover an area ranging from several thousand acres to millions of acres. In Texas, ranchers often use natural grazing methods, allowing cattle to roam and forage on open pastures. Farmers typically divide their land into smaller sections, called paddocks, so cattle can graze in cycles. This practice helps protect the grass and soil while allowing the grass to recover between grazing periods. Cattle are rotated through different paddocks to ensure they have sufficient food and to prevent overgrazing in any one area. To manage cattle across vast areas, ranchers utilize modern technologies such as GPS devices and remote monitoring systems. These tools help farmers track the location of each cow in the herd and monitor their health and activity levels. Today, with advancements in technology, drones are also used to scan large areas, enabling ranchers to quickly assess the condition of their herds. Additionally, the traditional method of training and using herding dogs remains an effective way to control and move cattle with precision and safety. The vast land area in Texas allows farmers to easily manage food sources for cattle throughout the seasons. With ample space, they can grow and maintain green grasses, alfalfa, and other crops to provide natural feed for their herds. During the summer, when grass grows abundantly, cattle can graze freely across large areas, ensuring access to fresh and nutritious food. In contrast, during the winter, farmers can utilize lower-lying areas to grow hay or silage, providing feed for cattle when fresh grass is scarce. You wouldn't imagine that the ranches in Texas could transform American agriculture. In 2015, Texas cattle industry alone contributed a value of $12 billion, accounting for 3% of the total value. This industry is not only important to the local economy, but also plays a crucial role in supplying beef and other cattle products to international markets. Around 13 million cattle are raised in Texas, generating a significant amount of export products, including beef, leather, and other byproducts. The The dairy cattle industry is also thriving in Texas. Texas is one of the leading states in the U.S. for milk production, with millions of dairy cows raised on farms across the state. In 2022, Texas produced more than 15 million pounds of milk daily, accounting for about 6% of the total milk production in the United States. The main dairy-producing regions are concentrated in areas like northwest Texas and central Texas, where the climate is favorable for dairy cattle farming. Dairy farms in Texas use modern methods such as freestall barns, fan, and mist cooling systems, along with sensor technology to monitor the health of the herd and optimize milk production. Additionally, the use of automated milking machines helps increase efficiency and save labor time. The vast land area in Texas has been effectively utilized by its residents for livestock farming, bringing significant benefits. With approximately 127 million acres of agricultural land, Texas is one of the states with the largest area dedicated to livestock farming. The expanse of land provides farms with enough space to graze cattle, reducing competition for food resources and creating a comfortable living environment for the livestock. This not only helps optimize farming productivity, but also reduces costs for farmers, as they can make use of the grass and forage from their own vast land. Moreover, the large land area gives Texas farmers the opportunity to implement sustainable and flexible farming practices, helping to protect the land and livestock from the negative impacts of the environment. The milk in Texas tends to have a stable fat content and flavor due to a nutritious diet consisting of dry hay, fresh grass, and supplemental feed. However, because the Texas climate is usually hot during the summer, milk production can be affected if the cattle are not properly cared for, especially regarding temperature control and sufficient water supply. Compared to regions like Wisconsin, where the climate is more moderate and temperature fluctuations are less, dairy cattle there have favorable conditions to produce higher milk yields year-round. The cooler climate helps the cattle avoid heat stress, leading to milk with higher fat and protein content. Additionally, the quality of pastures and advanced cow care systems in northern states also contribute to better milk quality. However, dairy farms in Texas have the advantage of scale. With vast land and a combination of industrial farming with natural grazing, milk production in Texas remains high. Texas farms also apply advanced technology in milking, storage, and transportation to ensure that the milk stays fresh and safe before reaching consumers. Another important factor is the difference in ecosystems and soil conditions. In Texas, cattle feed tends to be drier due to the hot climate, while in northern states, pastures are greener and more nutrient-rich. This can lead to slight differences in the flavor and composition of milk between regions. Milk from cooler climates typically has a slightly sweeter taste and marginally higher nutritional content. Cattle that are grass-fed naturally have higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids and other nutrients compared to cattle raised in industrial, confined settings. A standout feature of Texas beef is the Texas Longhorn, a breed that symbolizes the state. This breed is famous for its impressive long horns and its ability to adapt well to the harsh climate of the region. The meat from Texas Longhorn cattle has lower fat content, but still retains its natural sweetness and high protein levels, making it ideal for those health-conscious individuals who still want to enjoy the delicious taste of beef. In addition to the Longhorn breed, Texas is also known for its cattle ranches that combine grazing with grain-fed finishing methods. After grazing on pastures for a period, the cattle are switched to a grain diet in the final stages before being processed. This process helps the beef have a high level of marbling, resulting in tender, rich cuts of meat. Grain-finished beef from Texas is often regarded as comparable to high-quality beef found in demanding markets like Japan and Europe. The warm weather year-round in Texas is also a key factor in cattle raising. Cattle in Texas rarely experience the stress from cold weather that cattle in northern states face. This helps them grow steadily and naturally, improving the quality of the meat. Texas beef is not only consumed domestically, but is also exported to many other countries. Consumers favor Texas beef for its natural sweetness, tender texture, and versatility, from famous American barbecue dishes to fine dining in upscale restaurants. Especially, ribeye and sirloin cuts from Texas are highly prized for their balanced fat-to-meat ratio, delivering excellent flavor when prepared. In Texas, cattle-related festivals are very popular and deeply reflect the distinctive cowboy culture. These events celebrate the cattle industry with bull riding competitions, livestock shows, and entertainment activities such as live music and food fairs. Additionally, the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo is a historic festival that showcases livestock and embodies the traditional cowboy spirit of Texas.
Horse meat is consumed in staggering quantities worldwide, with annual consumption reaching hundreds of thousands of tons. Rich in protein and iron and low in fat, horse meat is particularly popular in cold regions, such as several European countries including France, Italy, and Belgium. It is also common in Asian regions like Kazakhstan and Mongolia. In these areas, horse meat is highly valued for its nutritional content and its ability to provide sustainable energy and warmth. The horses are sedated using specialized equipment to gently put them into a peaceful sleep. The process of preparing horse meat begins with careful removal of the horsehide. Horse hides, known for their durability and high quality, are retained for fashion products like handbags, shoes, and coats. After separating the hide, the horse meat is thoroughly cleaned and cut into appropriate pieces. The shoulder and belly meat are processed into products like sausages. This part, with its moderate fat content, contributes to a soft texture and rich flavor in sausages. This is a secret revealed by seasoned craftsmen. The tender and sweet horse loin, with its moderate fat, is perfect for grilling or searing. Horse rump, with its balanced fat content, is an excellent choice for stews. It's highly suitable for those on a diet. The hindquarters are also popular due to their moderate toughness and rich flavor, often used for steaks or jerky. Almost everyone appreciates this meat. Horse bones are hung and frozen for long-term preservation. If you find this information interesting, please leave a 1. The breeding season for horses typically occurs in spring and summer, when the weather is warm and ideal for the development of foals. The birth of foals is not just a natural event, but also a critical part of herd development on farms. This process demands special care and attention from farm workers, including monitoring the health of the herd and meticulous preparation for birthing. As a horse prepares to give birth, staff often increase their care and support to ensure a smooth and safe delivery for both mother and foal. Kazi is a traditional dish among the Kazakh, Tatar, Kyrgyz, and other Central Asian ethnic groups. Resembling sausage, it is made from horse ribs meat. The meat is taken from the ribs and hung to dry for about 5-7 hours. Horse intestines are thoroughly washed and soaked in salted water for 1-2 hours. The meat is then salted and seasoned with pepper and garlic, wrapped in the intestines. Kazi is often dried or smoked before boiling and serving. Kazakh people serve this dish during important celebrations. If you visit Central Asian countries, be sure to try this dish. You won't be disappointed. Join me as we follow the process of preparing horse meat for the table. The horses undergo health checks by experts to ensure quality before they are released from the stable. The horses start their journey in a luxurious limousine heading to the spa for grooming. Inside, music plays to entertain the horses. Indeed, there's nothing quite like being a horse. Currently, there are an estimated 60 to 75 million horses worldwide. Horse farms range from several thousand to hundreds of thousands globally. One of the countries with the highest number of horse farms is the United States. Horse stables are typically designed to be spacious to ensure comfort and natural movement. A horse's diet is crucial for ensuring meat quality, including providing ample hay and clean water. Horses are fed 2 to 3 times daily to ensure health and maximum development. An adult horse is typically fed about 1.5 to 2% of its body weight daily. For instance, a horse weighing around 1,100 to 2,000 pounds would be fed between 16.5 to 22 pounds of food per day for optimal nutrition and health. Have you ever wondered about different horse breeds? Hit like on the video to explore with me. Firstly, there's the draft horse, the largest warhorse breed in the world. They are bred for agricultural work and pulling carts, weighing between 1,500 to 2,000 pounds. Draft horses originate from European countries like Belgium, France, and Germany. They are characterized by their large stature, long legs, and sturdy necks. Horse leather is utilized for fashion items. Initially, the leather is sourced from facilities processing horse meat. The hide is soaked in hot water and carefully shaved to remove the outer hair layer. Proper cleaning and processing preserve the leather's functionality and aesthetic, ensuring comfort and breathability when used. Items made from horse leather often exude luxury and sophistication in design and are used to adorn interior furnishings. Next is the Mustang breed, a wild horse species originating from North America, renowned for their resilience and ability to survive in harsh environments. They typically have a medium size, weighing between 800 to 12 pounds. Mustangs are hunted for commercial meat supply needs. And the breed famously known as the dwarf of the horse world is none other than the pony. They typically stand under 14.2 tay. Ponies are widely bred and used worldwide for various purposes such as transportation, entertainment, and sports. They sure look adorable, don't they? Drop a 1 if you're fond of them too. Horse racing is a traditional sport widely organized across the globe. Among them, countries like England, the United States, France, Australia, and the UAE United Arab Emirates are destinations for some of the largest horse races on the planet. To succeed in horse racing, jockeys need skills including horse control, race tactics, and the ability to interpret the horse's reactions. The age of horses entering races typically ranges from 2 to 5 years old, depending on the type of race and regulations in each racing jurisdiction. Horses have long been symbols of strength and authority in ceremonies and parades worldwide. Western countries like the United States, England, France, and Spain often use horses in parades during significant festivals and events. In Asian cultures, such as Japan and India, horses are also symbols of power and good fortune, frequently appearing in traditional festivals and religious rituals. The use of horses in parades not only provides aesthetic appeal, but also honors the strength and dignity of horses in the cultural and historical context of each nation. Have you ever imagined how you would look riding in a horse-drawn carriage? In parks across the United States, visitors can enjoy a unique experience by renting a horse-drawn carriage. These carriages resemble mobile palaces, allowing you to feel like Cinderella or a prince, charming without needing to rush home before midnight. Under the extended sunlight over lush green pastures, workers at the plant undertake the task of tending to the factory's prized possessions. They embody the role of cowboys, overseeing over 1,000 cattle. Instead of purchasing beef from farmers' farms, the plant raises its own cattle on site to ensure the origin and quality of the meat. The cattle roam freely in comfortable grazing conditions. This free-range grazing method enhances the quality of the beef, imparting a delicious flavor and tender texture. This approach not only improves the nutritional value of the meat, but also ensures food safety standards are met. Processing beef bones is one of the most challenging tasks that meat processors often encounter. Beef bones are very hard and can pose risks to workers if not handled carefully. Workers must use strong tools like bone saws to cut the bones into smaller pieces. Skilled workers take up to 10 years to become proficient in this process. Despite the difficulties, beef bones offer many benefits to dishes. They provide essential calcium and collagen, enhancing bone and skin health for humans. The process of preparing beef bones involves removing the soft tissue around the bones and then using knives to separate them into smaller parts. The meaty portions extracted from bones are incredibly tender. Here's a tip: adding beef bones to soup enhances its sweetness. Leave a 1 if you like beef bones. An interesting aspect of the beef processing plant is that the workers engage in group exercises at 8:00 a.m. every day before starting work. Put on your protective gear and let's get the job done. Chunks of beef weighing hundreds of pounds will be divided into smaller portions for convenient processing. To accomplish this task, a sharp knife and good physical health are essential. I believe the factory workers could all become bodybuilders with this routine. Workers are trained to use specialized knives and saws, enabling them to accurately and efficiently portion the beef. The beef is cut into appropriate pieces, tailored to meet the requirements of each order, and final products like ground beef, steaks, or ribs. This process ensures not only accuracy, but also optimizes resources and minimizes waste. The use of professional tools also ensures the safety of the workers throughout the process. Let's fly over to Sweden in Europe. In Sweden, fermented herring is a dish that challenges your bravery. This dish has a smell of rotting garbage trapped in a can. However, when paired with beef, it surprisingly yields a sweet and indescribable flavor. Leave a 0 if you don't like them. The Argentine beef tongue and vinegar sauce is one of the intriguing and distinctive dishes of South American cuisine. The tongue is carefully prepared, removing its outer membrane, and cooked with onions to eliminate any strong odors. Once tender and flavorful, the beef tongue is sliced thinly and enjoyed with vinegar sauce, a rich blend of vinegar, olive oil, garlic, and other spices. I haven't dared to try this dish yet. How about you? Cattle weighing between 450 and 600 kg are selected for processing. This weight range typically indicates they have been well nourished with a balanced diet and careful care. About 100 cattle are moved to the processing plant at a time. Are you impressed by the cattle farm? Leave a 1. When it comes to beef, you surely think of steak, right? This globally famous dish originates from Europe. Tender beef is grilled over charcoal, bringing out its rich flavor. often accompanied by sauce and fresh vegetables. However, I'll take you on a journey to explore unique beef dishes from around the world. Our first destination is Asia. Yuko is a traditional Korean dish made from raw beef. The beef is thinly sliced and then mixed with seasonings such as garlic, sugar, fish sauce, and sesame oil to enhance its flavor. The dish is often garnished with raw egg yolk and toasted sesame seeds. It has a sweet, mildly spicy taste and is typically served with raw vegetables like lettuce and green onions. This dish is highly praised by international travelers and top chefs alike. Cow's milk is also an important source of protein. Jersey cows are among the rare breeds known for producing the highest value milk in the world. They are primarily raised in countries like New Zealand, Denmark, and Sweden. These cows produce milk and meat of the highest quality. They are distinguished by their golden brown fur and their ability to produce milk with high levels of fat and protein, along with a distinctive flavor and deep yellow color of the milk. The Alpabzug Flimserstein Festival in Flims, Switzerland, is one of the special traditional events that takes place every autumn. During this festival, cows from mountain pastures are led down to the valley after a long summer grazing on lush green meadows. It's a time for the local community to joyfully welcome back their livestock and prepare for the upcoming winter. The festival is not just an agricultural event, but also an occasion for locals to showcase their culture and regional traditions. The herds of cows are adorned in splendid traditional attire, adding to the festive atmosphere. Cattle hides also present a business opportunity. After processing, these hides are sent to leather production facilities. The hides undergo processing on assembly lines, including flattening and softening by machinery. Leather with various colors is inspected before packaging. Each year, the factory produces a substantial number of hides, with 10 million square meters entering the market. Revenue from cattle hide production is estimated to reach millions of dollars annually. Let's wrap up the journey with a dish from South Africa, boba tea. Grilled beef is a hallmark of South African cuisine. The dish is made from minced beef mixed with onions, garlic, and a variety of spices such as turmeric, coconut milk, and other seasonings. On top, boba tea is typically covered with a layer of beaten eggs to form a golden crust when baked. When fully cooked, Its sweet, sour, and spicy flavors permeate the kitchen. Boba Thai is often served with rice, creating a deeply South African meal, distinctive and appealing to anyone fond of diverse and colorful cuisine. Please like the video if you enjoyed this journey. Cows not only serve as food, but also as cultural symbols. Bullfighting is a popular traditional ritual in many countries around the world, especially in Spain and South America. It signifies the reverence for animals and folk culture, connecting humans with livestock and enhancing community solidarity. These competitions often take place during cultural festivals, where bulls demonstrate strength without causing serious harm. Let's listen to the story of a special cow in rural India. In a small village along the banks of the Ganges River, there lived a cow named Gaurav. Since childhood, Gaurav had a unique feature, a peculiar hump on its back, shaped and colored remarkably like a vibrant autumn maple leaf. While Gaurav's hump often drew attention and sparked surprise among people, for the villagers, the cow became familiar and was considered a symbol of good fortune. When it comes to beef, you surely think of steak, right? This globally famous dish originates from Europe. Tender beef is grilled over charcoal, bringing out its rich flavor, often accompanied by sauce and fresh vegetables. However, I'll take you on a journey to explore unique beef dishes from around the world. Our first destination is Asia. Yuko is a traditional Korean dish made from raw beef. The beef is thinly sliced and then mixed with seasonings such as garlic, sugar, fish sauce, and sesame oil to enhance its flavor. The dish is often garnished with raw egg yolk and toasted sesame seeds. It has a sweet, mildly spicy taste and is typically served with raw vegetables like lettuce and green onions. This dish is highly praised by international travelers and top chefs alike. An interesting aspect of the beef processing plant is that the workers engage in group exercises at 8:00 a.m. every day before starting work. Put on your protective gear and let's get the job done. Chunks of beef weighing hundreds of pounds will be divided into smaller portions for convenient processing. To accomplish this task, a sharp knife and good physical health are essential. I believe the factory workers could all become bodybuilders with this routine. Workers are trained to use specialized knives and saws, enabling them to accurately and efficiently portion the beef.